We receive many requests about the force majeure situation, and we ask again Mr. Pavel GERASIMOV of the law firm Padva Epshtein, members of the Belgian-Luxembourg Chamber, to reply to us on the question how you have to apply today and which result you can obtain of the situation with the force majeure in the coronavirus.
Hello Oleg, today let's briefly discuss force majeure circumstances in case of non-fulfillment of obligations under the contract. On the 21st of April 2020, the Supreme Court of Russian Federation published its overview regarding the interpretation of legislation according to COVID-19. Regarding the force majeure, there are some things to take into account. Firstly, force majeure mostly is the reason not to apply the liability of the party of the contract, but not the reason to set the party free of main commitment of the contract. For example, because of force majeure, you may not obliged to pay fine or penalties, but you ought to pay the main debt. Secondly, sometimes the force majeure may cause changing of the contract or its cancellation. So in each case, you have to determine if you have force majeure situation or not. Ordinarily, the absence of money can be interpreted like force majeure situation, but if you do not have money because of the emergency restrictions, it may be force majeure. For example, you are the owner of the restaurant, and because of the restrictions, you can't it should be closed, and you have no income. In that case, the absence of money may be interpreted like force majeure, and you can be exempt from charging penalties. But please take into consideration that in every time you are not sure that you will fulfill your contract properly because of force majeure, it is highly recommended to notify your party about that. Now there is the ability to take the certificate from Chamber of Commerce of Russia that you can't fulfill the contract because of force majeure. It can be in domestic and in international contracts too. According to the letter of Chamber of Commerce, now getting certificate now is free of charge. But take into account that in case of litigation, this certificate will be one of the proofs, not the absolute proof of force majeure. That is why it is highly recommended to consult your lawyer in the situation that may cause disputes. So that's all on this topic. Thank you, Oleg, for your attention. Thank you all. Please contact us if you need more detailed information on this topic. Bye. Have a nice time.
Thank you, Pavel. I would like to just remind again that the Belgian-Luxembourg Chamber of Commerce in Russia is still open. We wait for your request. We continue to work every day. We continue to cooperate with the regional government, with federal government, with the Belgian embassy, with Luxembourg authorities to maintain the normal work of our member in Russia, Belgium and Luxembourg.